Welcome back. We're currently heading northeast. We're going to be going for about 60 miles, give or take. We have approximately an hour and 40 minutes-ish, and we'll be to our destination. Hopefully you enjoy this journey.
History is ours tonight. The people are chanting. Can't you hear it? And maybe it's access, but we're coming the same club player. Talking to a boss player. Checks like a ball player. Easy money all.
All right, well, it looks like we found our camping spot. We got a pretty cool little spot. I think we're at number 9, maybe. Either way, we got the creek and a little walking path over here, and yeah, I'm super excited to get this set up. All right, my mistake. We're in 7, but we're gonna head up. We're gonna head up to the front area and pay. So right here we got our little ice dome cave bar, cool DC6. This is their garden, and then they have their tourist attraction and dine-in area, and then further that way is where you go swim at. Man, they got some pretty old equipment over here and some pretty cool planes. That is pretty cool. All right, well, we found campsite number 26 tucked away in that back corner, and it's pretty neat. I think we're gonna go get the car and park it over there and see if we can't book a spot right over there, because it's a lot closer to the pool house and where we get our food, and we got a cool looking plane next to us. So we'll go see if that's gonna be possible or not. All right, well, it turns out that number 26 is a strictly only tent camping spot, and we didn't bring a tent, so we're stuck at number 7, which is fine. But we got our checkout date and our permit, and we're gonna head over there and get that put on there so we don't get kicked out of this place. All right, well, I got our camping permit put up, and now we're gonna get the stuff all set up for tonight. All right, well, I'm gonna set up some of our camping gear, get the fire going, and Jaden's gonna set up the bed. All right, well, I'm gonna have a little bit of a snack break. We got some original Triscuits and some pepper jack cheese. All right, well, we'll get our little base down and then get the kindling on top, and instead of using the stuff I usually use over here, which is this oily filled cotton swab, I'm gonna try these cotton balls here, just regular cotton, and see if it lights just as nice. All right, well, we got the fireplace all set up, and we got a little bit of a change of plan. We're just gonna go adventure around. Got a little bridge over the little creek. It's kind of cool. Well, I'm guessing that way goes to the road, so we're gonna go this way, which looks like it leads to the end of a mountain. See, it's over here. That is a active hornet's nest, and that's a pretty big nest there. All right, we gotta deviate. There's a trail. All right, well, I couldn't really make it any further back over there because I didn't have my water boots on, but we're able to just walk right next to it on this trail. All right, well, we've been walking for about half a mile. I'm really interested in seeing what's further down this hiking trail, but we got a lot of other activities that we want to enjoy while we're here. Maybe next time we come out, we'll bring our bikes and just take it all the way down and see where it takes us. But for now, we're just gonna make our way back. I think the hot springs is right over there, because past that tree to this tree right here, it's like a heat wave you hit, and then it cools way off when you walk back through this way. All right, we made our way back to the car over here at the campsite. We are grabbing our packs because it's on our way to the resort, so we don't have to come back to the campsite. That way we can just see whatever we see over there and then go swimming. All right, here's one of the main tourist attractions and where you get your food, and this is where you entrance to get to the pool. Oh my gosh, there's a duck right in front of me. And this will be the hot springs that we'll dip into here in a little bit later. It is so beautiful over here. It's like the perfect weather to go on this little walk. Alright, well, I'm not crossing that just because I don't want to get my shoes wet, but if you're not looking very hard, you don't see very many ducks. But if you look hard enough, there's just ducks all across this line right here. Tons of them. You can kind of see that one moving its head. Alright, first things first, there's a hot tub over here we're going to check out. It's the outdoor hot tub, jacuzzi tub. Yeah, usually what you'll do is you'll just wear your key kind of like that. Jaden's doesn't have a wristband, so I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. But in the winter time, when it's 40 below, it is just absolutely awesome to sit out here. Water's nice and warm, and there's ice to cool off on usually. You have the jacuzzi outside, and then over there's the rock pool. We'll hit that here in a little bit. I would say the only thing that kind of sucks about this place is it's not like private. Like if you were to rent a place out in Talavana, there's you're pretty much out there on your own with a couple of cabins, and you can kind of time it right where you're not running into people. That's the only thing that kind of sucks around here, is you have tons of people everywhere. But if you don't really mind, I guess it's not that big of a deal. But now we're gonna make our way out to the rock pool. There's a couple rocks like this that lay in the water, and they're perfectly to where you can sit in it and just relax here. There's a few of them like this. There's one over here and about 3 over there. So on this side of the pool, this is where the cooler water is. If you go all the way over there, that's where it gets really hot. It gets nice and hot in these corners over here. Over there is a really fun spot to sit at in the wintertime. There's burning hot water coming out right here. I mean, it is hot. the indoor pool hall. Alright, we just left the pool. We chilled in there for, I don't know, about an hour and a half-ish. Now we're gonna get some food because the food market area closes at like 10, so we want to get some grub before they close. Alright, we dropped off our backpacks and we are on our way to the restaurant.
Would be nice.
Alright, I'm getting a China burger, and for a side we're getting for some lumpia. It's gonna be pretty good. Alright, our drinks are coming and our appetizers should be here any minute. Alright, we got our food, and I got the barbecue sauce on the way. Alright, well, we finished our food and we got our leftovers and we're on our way back to the campsite, and we're just gonna get ready for bed. We'll have a nice little warm fire tomorrow morning. And the bed is already made, so we'll just be able to go right to bed, watch a little movie and relax. Oh no, don't do that. Alright, well, we're just gonna chill in bed and watch some Suits and get ready for bed here. Alright, it's 10:30 and we're going to bed. Alright, well, it's about 7:30 in the morning. We're gonna get up and get the fire going and eat some breakfast. Alright, since we're so close to the restaurant, we're gonna go see if we can't get some coffee and maybe a chocolate muffin, and then we'll make our breakfast over the fire. Alright, so our best shot for coffee is gonna be not the restaurant, but the activity center over here. Hopefully they have some snacks and hopefully they can make us some coffee. Alright, well, I got a iced lemon loaf cake with a white mocha. Jaden got a coffee cake and a iced vanilla chai. Alright, well, we forgot our brats, so it looks like we're going to be eating our Triscuits and cheese and our cakes and some Hershey dipped pretzels. Got a nice warm coffee though, that's cool. Well, we're just getting everything packed up and getting ready to go. It's getting close to 11 and we got to be out of here by noon, so everything's going back in the car and we're gonna start getting the fire separated and probably put out. No, I'm not racing you. But I'll finish first. Alright guys, that's gonna bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and maybe even a subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.